Hello and welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I don't know what is happening outside right now, but it's like, okay, hopefully you don't hear that too much. On today's video, it's another edition of Is This Website Legit? Today we are going to be doing a little haul from the website called mewmews.com. If you landed on this video, chances are you're probably... Isn't it too hot for power tools? I feel like it is. If you landed on this video, chances are you're probably looking for some information about this store, whether or not you should order from it, if their clothes even look like what they look like in their product photos when they show up. So today I'm going to help shed some light on that for you. Mew Mews reached out to me via email a couple weeks ago and offered to send me some pieces in exchange for a YouTube haul, and I just decided why not? Because I have definitely been curious about this website myself. I've seen their ads on Instagram and Facebook and got sucked in because they have some really cute dresses. I look at them, I'm just like, okay, that's kind of pricey. Is it really gonna look like that when it shows up? A little bit about Mew Mews really quick. They say that they are inspired by the beauty and the individuality of women everywhere. According to their site, all of their products are made to order. That means they create your item after you have placed your order. And so because of that, once you place your order, you can expect your order to ship out within 3 to 5 business days. If that's true, I really like that because that is definitely a bit more sustainable when they're just sort of making things to order rather than just mass manufacturing things. You also might be wondering about shipping time. According to their site, they ship worldwide, and our shipping services are in US dollars. Standard shipping is $12. If you're in the United States, you can expect to receive your order after it ships in 5 to 8 business days. You can look on their website, but all the different countries have like varying amounts of time that you can expect. And they also offer free standard shipping on orders over $100. As far as their return policy goes, here's the thing, it's a little iffy. You cannot return something for a refund back to your card. So if you're gonna order something from this site, definitely make sure that you're gonna love it because they only offer store credit or exchanges, and that has to be done within 7 days of receiving your order. Best case scenario, if you don't really like something, you're gonna either return it for a better size or you'll get store credit to get something else from their website. Just know that going in so that you don't get a little bit angry. I would be definitely upset if I didn't read that fine print before I made an order. With all that being said, let's get into the haul. If you're interested in any of these pieces, I will have them linked down in the description box in the order that they appear so you can grab them for yourself. The first one up is this beautiful sundress. I am so impressed by this. First of all, it is just the most gorgeous, like yellow eyelet embroidered dress. Right off the bat, the fabric quality just seems like really nice. It has a good weight to it. It doesn't feel like it's cheaply made at all. It has just so many like beautiful details. I love the sort of double layering going on. The skirt itself is so beautiful, and it has a liner underneath so that, you know, you don't see anything through the eyelet. The waist is very, very stretchy, and so is this area up here. Forgive me, I don't know exactly what size I ordered in this, but I will have that down in the description box with the link so that you can see, sort of gauge that for yourself. But basically, I just went by their size chart, which is what I do whenever I shop online, no matter where I'm shopping. And I feel like it was definitely true to size according to their size chart. The back of the dress, or I would say actually the whole like top part of the dress from this seam up, is stretchy. So it's just got like a lot of stretch in there. And then obviously the skirt fabric is not stretchy, but it's A-line, so it just kind of like floats away. This is so cute. It also comes in a blue, which I was really torn between the yellow and the blue, but I decided to go with yellow. And they also have this same dress, but like a shorter version that's cut above the knee. So if you wanted something a little bit flirtier, they also have that in both the yellow and the blue version, which I also thought was super cute. I just feel like Belle or something from Beauty and the Beast. Like if Belle was gonna go on like a vacation in Italy or Greece, this is what she would wear. That's what I think. And I will definitely be taking this to Greece with me because I think it's going to be such a gorgeous dress. This next dress I was probably the most excited about just because I am obsessed with anything feathers. Nate, my husband, like we were out at Nordstrom the other day and I saw these shoes that had these little like feather pom-poms on them, and he was like, those are so ugly. And I'm like, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, they're fabulous. But he was like, anything with feathers, you're like a moth to a flame. And you know what? He's not wrong. I absolutely love this dress. I was also very scared of how it was gonna look in real life because sometimes on these websites that have, you know, these beautiful product photos that you're kind of like sketched out if they're gonna be legit or not, feather things are so hard to do cheaply. I know that now because I went to the fashion district in downtown LA to get some feather trim to do a DIY on a blazer, and it was like really lush looking feathers, they are so expensive per yard. So now I understand like why really beautiful feather pieces are more expensive. And I think the trim on this looks so beautiful. This dress is so glam. It also comes in like a light blue like version of this, and much like this dress that I'm currently wearing, they also make it in a shorter version, but I think the longer version just is so stunning. And it's just so glam. The one shoulder aspect and just the drapey nature of it. It has a seam that goes down like the side of your body where that big piece of fabric is, so that you still can see your shape in this, which I thought was so nice. And I just think this is so chic. If you're a bride, I think this white creamy one would make such a gorgeous dress for like maybe like a rehearsal dinner look or an engagement party dress, something like in your bridal, you know, journey, one of those parties. This dress would be absolutely stunning for. I actually wore this out the other night to an event with Too Faced for their new Better Than Sex lash primer, and it was a hit. I got so many compliments on it, and I think this dress is worth the price because it's gorgeous, and I cannot wait until I have another occasion to wear it because it's so beautiful. The one thing I will say about it though is the fabric does feel a little on the thick side, like not very breathable. So I wouldn't recommend it for if you're going to be somewhere where you know you're going to be hot, because you might get a little sweaty. That's just my little TMI tip. But otherwise, it's absolutely gorgeous. Don't even hesitate, get this dress. It's beautiful, and it's definitely true to size. My neighbor is finally done sawing wood right underneath my window. Fingers crossed. This one was definitely one that I was interested to see how it would be. I have been wanting one of these like chainmail kind of dresses for so long. I mean, they're completely impractical, but so fun, especially for like a fun concert. Like if I was gonna go to like the Beyonce concert, I would be wearing this. I feel like this is giving, you know, what I would definitely be wearing there. I do want to kind of tweak what I wear underneath it. I grabbed this dress from Amazon because I thought it would be a cute thing to wear under, but I think it would be cuter to find like a two-piece set with like a metallic silver like bandeau with like little metallic silver, either like hot pants or mini skirt, something like that. I think just wearing like a little dress underneath doesn't really give it like its true oomph that it needs. But what I will say about this is sizing wise, it's a one size dress. Now, definitely check out the measurements in the description box for my measurements. But if you have hips bigger than mine, I would say definitely don't get this dress, because right now with how my hips are, I am at the borderline of this working for me, because it is like basically a straight up and down dress. So, and because it's literally like metal and plastic joined together, there is absolutely no give. So it fits everywhere great until it gets to the hips, and then I can just tell if my hips were any bigger, it would not look right. It would like sort of get stuck there. So it's one size, but it's probably for people who are a medium and under, because otherwise it, depending on just like how your measurements are, I would say. So definitely check that out. The other thing about this is there's a lot of room for it having mishaps. I was sitting on my chair and had a blanket on it, and when I went to stand up, I took the blanket with me because the blanket got caught in one of the little like links, you know? So that's something to think about. You might get stuck on knit things that you come in contact with. The other thing is I was bending over to buckle my heels, which are so cute, by the way, and definitely a perfect match for this dress. But by bending over, I put strain on this part of the dress, and so I busted a couple of the links. Nothing that I can't fix later. And I also busted the little attachments that are down here when I was like trying to get my dress on. So you have to be very precious and careful with yourself when you're wearing this, just to make sure that you don't like snag on anything or make this break. But it's such a cool statement piece, definitely for a concert or a music festival or a photo shoot, or maybe even like going to Vegas, somewhere that's like really like crazy over the top. This is a showstopper. It's really cool. And people can definitely hear you coming when you're walking. It's not quiet either. But I absolutely think this is so cool. Just make sure you pay attention to your measurements before you order this, because it definitely is a little bit tight on my hip area, but we're working on it. Brings us to my concluding thoughts on Mew Mews. I think of all of my Is This Brand Legit videos, this brand definitely surprised me pleasantly the most, and I would say it's a go. but with a couple caveats. You know, definitely pay attention to the size charts, and also be aware that with their return policy, you're not going to be able to get a refund if you don't like it. So only order if you know for a fact you're going to love it, and if not, there's some other backup things on their site that you can get store credit for, and get those, because you will not get your money back. So that is the only thing about it. But all in all, I love every single thing that I got, and I hope that Mew Mews wants to work with me again in the future, because their stuff is really cute. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've ever ordered from this website and what your experience was. I am always interested to hear what you guys have experienced with these brands, or, you know, if you just want to say hi, you can do that too. I love chatting with you guys down there. If you want to check out my last video that I did like this from Bozy, can't even really pronounce it right, you can check that one out here if you're curious about another random brand on the internet. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you over here, and if not, I'll see you on the next video. Bye!